What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, 26 wins, no losses, no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He sends a strong message to his upcoming opponent for May 28th at Brooklyn Barclays Center, New York, New York. That being WBA, World Boxing Association's interim lightweight title contender, Rolando Romero, who is 14 wins, no losses, no draws, 12 wins by way of knockout. He is 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis lets Rolando Romero know that this ain't the same guy. I'm better than the guy that was scheduled to fight you in the initial schedule of showdown that was scheduled for December 5th in Los Angeles, California at the Staples Center. I'm a better fighter than I was then. Gervonta Tank Davis, he ended up fighting Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Mexican star, lightweight title contender, in which he won a unanimous decision over Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Well, with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis was scheduled to fight Rolando Romero, but he had some serious allegations alleged against him, which saw him pull from the fight and not be able to participate. So Isaac Cruz filled in. Gervonta Tank Davis in the 6th round, he broke his left hand, which is his dominant hand. He's a southpaw. And now Gervonta Tank Davis is healthy, right? He's prepared and he's motivated to face off against Rolando Romero, okay? He's motivated for this fight with Rolly, okay? And Gervonta Tank Davis post up sparring that he's dominating his sparring partners, as we know he always does, and he's stopping them and bloodying his sparring partners. This is nothing new. We know Gervonta Tank Davis has a history of doing this. But the fact that he's sending a message to Rolando Romero and letting him know, listen, this is going to get bad for you. I'm even better in a better mental space, and I'm even madder and angrier than I was when we were scheduled to fight the first time. So I'm an even better fighter. And he's putting on, right? Now, another thing is Gervonta Tank Davis has been committed to the sport of boxing like no other as of late, okay? We know back in the maybe a few years ago, Gervonta Tank Davis wasn't as committed to the sport of boxing as he is committed now, right? He actually missed weight for a fight where he was the co-main event for Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor card. And, you know, there's some, you know, there was some thoughts that Gervonta Tank Davis just wasn't committed to the sport. You know, he liked what the sport provides for him, but he's not committed to his craft and the legacy. He's just naturally gifted. Gervonta Tank Davis, to me, he doesn't have many weaknesses, if any. I thought the biggest weakness was himself getting in his own way, okay? Outside of that, Gervonta Tank Davis has hand speed. He checks off that box. Gervonta Tank Davis has, you know, foot speed. He checks off that box. Gervonta Tank Davis, he has a sturdy chin, a granted chin. He checks off that box. Gervonta Tank Davis could box lateral or backwards or north and south. He checks off all the boxes, okay? So with that said, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis is the complete fighter in my opinion, okay? He's a complete fighter in my opinion. And his only weakness was the fact that, you know, he wasn't committed in between fights. So I thought that was the biggest issue for Gervonta Tank Davis in his career. But now he's committed to the sport of boxing. He's committed to his craft. And because of that, right, Gervonta Tank Davis is a problem, okay? He's a problem for many fighters, okay? He's a problem for, you know, anybody from 130 to 135. Gervonta Tank Davis is a problem from anybody in that range. He's actually could be a problem for welterweights, okay? And why I say that, because Gervonta Tank Davis, he fought WBA junior welterweight world champion, interim regular world champion Mario Barrios, And Gervonta Tank Davis, he dropped Mario Barrios 3 times and ultimately stopped Mario Barrios, okay? And Mario Barrios, that was Gervonta Tank Davis moving up from 130 to 140, 10 pounds north. Mario Barrios moves up 7 pounds north. Excuse me. Excuse me. Woo! Excuse me, y'all. He moves up 7 pounds north from the junior welterweight division to the full welterweight division and challenges former unified welterweight world champion superstar boxer Keith one-time Thurman. And he doesn't even hit the deck, okay? He actually hurt Keith Thurman multiple times and he never hit the deck, okay? So with that said, you know, that speaks volumes for Gervonta Tank Davis, because Keith Thurman was once considered one-time Thurman. Keith Thurman was considered, you know, a big puncher in the welterweight division. He is a big puncher. Now, Keith Thurman did rearrange Mario Barrios' face, but he never dropped him, okay? And he definitely didn't stop him and went the distance, okay? So when you factor in that Keith Thurman couldn't stop him, okay, but Gervonta Tank Davis moved up 10 pounds north and stopped Mario Barrios, but Keith Thurman fought a guy that moved up 7 pounds north to fight him, and he couldn't stop him. He's naturally the bigger guy. Well, that speaks volumes, okay, about Gervonta Tank Davis's power. So you have people that was questioning Gervonta Tank Davis' power. Is his power, you know, serious? You know, because in the Isaac Cruz fight, he didn't knock down or knock out Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Well, he broke his left hand, his dominant hand, in the 6th round. And, you know, Isaac Cruz style, that was the first time Gervonta Tank Davis fought a guy. Isaac Cruz is 5'3", with a 63-inch arm reach. That's the first time Gervonta Tank Davis fought a fighter who's much shorter than he is, okay, with a shorter arm reach, but is a very aggressive. So, you know, it was taking him time to get acclimated to the style and the aggressiveness of Isaac Cruz. But by the time he started to compute the information he needed, in the 6th round, he broke his left hand or fractured his left hand. So he wasn't able to use it. In this fight with Rolando Romero, Rolly is not a big is a big puncher, but he's not a good boxer, okay? He's not known to be, you know, a technically sound boxer. He actually makes a lot of amateur mistakes when you watch him fight. He does have power. He's unorthodox, you know, but he's not disciplined with his defense. There's a lot to be desired when you talk about Rolando Romero, and I think that he's actually tailor-made for Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, what can work in his favor is the fact that he is, you know, very confident in himself and his abilities. You know, he has power, and clearly he doesn't. He's not hesitant when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis. This is a fight he's been seeking out for quite some time. So with that said, you know, he clearly feels like he sees something in Gervonta Tank Davis. He has a questionable win against Jackson Martinez. I actually thought that Rolly lost that fight, but nonetheless, he got the nod. Many people was unhappy that he got the nod, but I think that, you know, this is a good. This is going to be a good. Entertaining fight, but technically I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is leaps and bounds ahead of Rolando Romero. I think he's just too skilled, too sharp, too accurate. He could box in any manner. He could box on the inside, he could box on the outside, he could box in mid-range, he could box on his back foot laterally. It's going to take for a special fighter to beat Gervonta Tank Davis. I, for one, think that there's only 2 fighters from junior welterweight on down that could beat Gervonta Tank Davis, and maybe 3. And that is, I think that Devin Haney, undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer, can beat Gervonta Tank Davis if they fought. Shakur Stevenson is another guy I think that would be able to beat Gervonta Tank Davis. And another guy that's starting to emerge is Frank Martin. Right, his boxing ability, his skill set could frustrate and beat Gervonta Tank Davis, and he has power. So with that said, you know, these are guys that I believe that could give Gervonta Tank Davis problems and ultimately beat him. But ultimately, his biggest, in my opinion, opponent is himself. And I think that he's committed and solved that riddle. So we got to see how this plays out moving forward. But May 28th, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolando Rolly Romero. Tank Davis sends a message, stopping opponents, bloodying his opponents up, letting Rolly know, I'm a better fighter than that guy that was initially supposed to fight you. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.